Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
A frantic 2 hours for a local family of a wandering toddler. Tonight, how good police work and amazing technology brought him home.
Of all the COVID restrictions rolled back today, the biggest game changer could be the one that hasn't gotten much attention.
Slow down around this. Be careful, be careful.
Be careful is right. Speeds reaching 100 miles an hour as Wyandotte police try to chase down a speeding biker before anyone gets hurt. We're used to seeing chases play out from the view of a dash cam or from a chopper in the sky.
But tonight, police body cam video is letting us hear how two officers kept calm inside their cruiser right up until the moment one of them jumped out to make an NFL-worthy tackle. Victor Williams in Wyandotte tonight to take us through it all. Victor.
Yes, Devin, Karen, this all happened on the very busy Fort Street, and officers have been trying to take this motorcyclist down with no end in sight. That is until an opportunity presented itself to literally take this man down.
Get him. I got you.
This motorcyclist being taken down in Wyandotte is the result of a split-second decision that could have potentially saved lives.
You know, this person wasn't only driving, near 100 miles an hour, fleeing from the police, but he was also intoxicated. Police
body cam footage takes us on a ride prior to the takedown as officers chased the suspect who reportedly had been driving at speeds that could kill.
He's got a red hoodie on with a helmet. Slow down around this. Be careful, be careful.
When they attempted to conduct a traffic stop, the motorcycle accelerated to almost 100 miles an hour, fleeing from the officers.
During the pursuit, officers had to make the choice whether to call off the chase or continue to stay on the motorcyclist, a decision they've had to make time and time again. It's all evident in the video that you're seeing of past pursuits that have happened also in the city of Wyandotte.
You're traveling at, sometimes over 100 miles per hour. A lot of times you don't know who you're pursuing, you don't know why you're pursuing them, and you have to make a judgment call.
Just as nearly all hope is lost, officers were able to close in on one mistake.
He's gonna zip around. Brakes, brakes, brakes.
At some point, the cyclist attempted to make the turnaround on Fort Street to go the opposite direction. As he slowed down, the officer positioned his police car where it actually forced him to come to a complete stop. Before he could navigate around the police car, the passenger officer jumped from the vehicle and tackled him to the ground, affecting the arrest. And the end result was they removed a dangerous driver from our roadways.
And this guy has been charged with operating while intoxicated, along with fleeing and eluding. Victor Williams, Local 4.
All right, what a scene. Thank you, Victor.
The reopening of Michigan from COVID restrictions has kicked into another gear. July 1st will bring the end of all capacity limits and the broad mask order will expire. But as of today, June 1st, there are no more capacity limits outdoors at places like stadiums and concert venues. Capacity limits for residential gatherings are lifted as well. As for indoor gatherings, the capacity limit is 50%. It also marks the end of the 11 p.m. curfew placed on restaurants and bars. Rod Maloney live downtown to give us the perspective from a very popular bar. Rod?
Yeah, Devin, we're at Nemo's in downtown Detroit, and it's been a little quiet here today, and there's a reason. The Tigers are out of town, but that's okay. They'll be back in a few days. It'll be busy in here again. But what they're telling us here today is that they are so happy that we are getting close to July 1st and that they have made it through, they've suffered through, and yet they're good to go. Nemo's is the region's undisputed baseball bar. Here, says manager Pat Osmond, the end of the 11 p.m. curfew is the biggest bonus since they reopened back in February.
Especially with West Coast games and stuff like that. People watching on TV, it's tough to watch on TV when the game's partway done. And everyone has to go because everyone had to be out at 11 p.m.
And they weren't exactly packing the place as a result. Now, there are a lot of changes in place today that weren't here yesterday.
We can have more people outside. We took the plastic down and stuff, so we had barriers up and so forth. So we're just doing what we're supposed to do, and we're being careful just like we're supposed to do.
Nemo's has a full kitchen but hasn't used it in more than a year. They're looking forward to that change next month.
So we've been cooking off our front grill, so we reduced our size, dealt with what we were available for, and hopefully July 1st we'll be back in the swing of things. Maybe we can open the kitchen bin back again.
Nemo's is not changing its capacity. After all, it's a small place. It's just that customers can now sit closer together. As for July 1st, it means hope on the horizon.
It's better. In everyone's mind and everyone's attitudes, it's better. This is a step forward. It's good for everyone.
Now, because they're small here at Nemo's, they've had a small staff and have been able to get through. Of course, at some point, they're going to be looking for more people, just as most of the restaurant owners and bar owners that we've talked to said they need help, and they need it now. Back to you.
Rod, what are you hearing about mask wearing when it comes to bars and restaurants?
Nobody wants to get in the business of asking people whether they're vaccinated or asking them to show a card. So it's an honor system, basically. But what the restaurants are telling me is they're doing everything they can to stay clean, safe, and ask people if they're not vaccinated to wear the mask. But it's an honor system. And they're saying, look, we're just going to move forward and wait for July 1st.
Tricky. All right, Rod. Today's other COVID headlines. Moderna is seeking full approval for use of its vaccine in adults. It's currently authorized, of course, for emergency use. Michigan reporting 862 new cases and 13 more deaths over the last 3 days. So that's an average of 287 new cases per day. State's vaccine rate at 59.1%. That's an increase of 0.5%, 0.5% since our last update. Also a note, Washtenaw County scaling back use of mass vaccine sites. Vaccinations are available through community clinics and at the county health department.
Well, these are images that many people don't really know about, haven't been taught about, from an American tragedy many didn't learn about in school. The Tulsa race massacre happened 100 years ago yesterday and is being acknowledged publicly like never before. In 1921, a prosperous black community known as the Greenwood District came under attack by a white mob that murdered dozens of people and burned hundreds of homes and businesses. Larry Spruill has more on today's observances. And Larry, for one congresswoman from Michigan, it was important for her to make the trip to Tulsa.
Yeah, Karen, Congresswoman Brenda Lawrence says this is very personal for her. That's why she went to Tulsa today. She is there with other lawmakers and President Joe Biden, and she says what happened 100 years ago is really hard to believe. Take a listen.
It's one of the darkest chapters of Americans' history.
That's how Congresswoman Brenda Lawrence describes the Tulsa race massacre during a Zoom call with the Congressional Black Caucus. It happened May 31st, 1921. It was during that time when a well-affluent black community known as the Black Wall Street or the Greenwood District was burned to the ground.
These families were on target to create generational wealth, and it was snatched from them from an act of violence and racism.
History leaders say a white mob set the area on fire. It burned hundreds of homes and businesses and killed dozens of black people.
Yet it is largely absent from many of our history books. It's a story that is left untold.
Tuesday, Lawrence, along with many lawmakers and President Joe Biden, went to Tulsa to meet with those survivors.
Walking these historic streets and being at the Greenwood Cultural Center that serves as a monument to that horrific event, I'm reminded of the strength and the resilience of our black communities.
A strength for years many ignored. That's why Lawrence says it's now time to give those survivors and their families what they deserve.
The Tulsa Greenwood Massacre Claims Accountability Act, which would provide victims of the 1921 massacre, the survivors and their descendants, access to the courts that they have been thus far denied.
And Lawrence says they also passed a resolution to officially acknowledge the 100th anniversary of the Tulsa racial massacre. We are live tonight. Larry Spruill, Local 4.
Thank you, Larry.
Boy Scouts of America under investigation in Michigan following reports of alleged sexual abuse. Attorney General Dana Nessel and the Michigan State Police are launching this joint investigation. Nessel is asking the public to report instances of abuse. Those tips can be made anonymously, we should note, and we posted that information at clickondetroit.com. The more than 110-year-old organization filed for bankruptcy last year to create a compensation fund for men who were molested as youths. Close to 90,000 sexual abuse claims have been filed against the Boy Scouts in that bankruptcy case.
2 new bills could help the Secretary of State's branch offices to serve more customers. The legislation would provide the state with $25 million in funding to hire 200 new employees at its branch offices. The bills would allow the Department of State to extend hours of operation at all branches. That would create 500,000 new appointments between now and September 20th. The funding would come from federal COVID relief funds. Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson supports both bills.
It's a real solution that enables us to be forward-looking and invest in what the needs of the department are, as opposed to just simply trying to reshuffle the deck chairs in a way that won't lead to any problem solving of an issue that's lasted in our department for decades.
In April, Benson announced her office would keep the online appointment system and not go back to the take a number system.
We have some positive news to report in the semiconductor chip shortage that's forced so many auto companies to slow production. Japan's Renesas electronics company, whose factory caught fire back in March, says it is now back up to 88% production. Replacements for fire damaged equipment are set to arrive in the middle of this month, enabling what will be a full return to production. However, it could still take months for automakers to get the computer chips they need, as now it'll take some time for production to catch up again with the shortages.
Ahead here at 6, a toddler wearing nothing but a diaper wanders away from his home in an area that's full of trees and ponds. Find out how far that little guy got before some great police work brought him back home.
Let's check in with Ben.
Devin and Karen, a very nice continuation of our holiday weekend weather. A very pleasant night tonight as temperatures move into the 60s. We do have rain and we've got a lot of heat to discuss, and that's all next.
Should teens doing virtual school get the vaccine now or wait a while? And why should survivors with strong antibodies still get vaccinated? I'm Dr. Frantic. Coming up, I'm answering your questions about the virus and the vaccines.